Hi everybody, Mike here, aka the Samurai Green Ranger. And today, I guess I'm talking about an issue that's going on in Ranger Center. Now, in case you don't know what Ranger Center is, apparently I have to talk to someone. Okay, so I made an account, let's say back around February, March, I'm not exactly sure. And at first, the login information always worked. And if I forgot the password, I could always get a new password by putting in the email address. But since April, if I try logging in using that new password that was assigned to me by the Ranger Center administrators, obviously, and using the username, it says the information is invalid. When I even try using the email to request a new username for you, it says that the email does not match the associated account. So what happened? Was I banned, suspended, terminated? If I did something wrong, I would like to be told what it was. Okay? From my understanding, I don't really think I did anything to violate the community guidelines or infringe upon copyright or whatever. I wasn't doing anything wrong. True, I was writing in cap locks, but I do that because it's easier to see the letters. Okay? And maybe I did get in a little, or I guess you could say a little dispute between a moderator, but that's all in the past now. Okay, I thought I didn't do anything wrong according to the last thing I did when I was on Ranger Center was I said that I was talking about where people could go to get Power Ranger merchandise. And that was the last thing I remember doing. I remember getting a response saying something like, and then pay a lot of money for stupid prices, no thanks. But I thought I was on good terms. Okay, maybe I did have a little dispute with one of the moderators, but we settled that. Okay? And I was in the wrong for making threads without, I apologize for if I was making threads but not making long conversations. I mean, I'm not good at typing long sentences on a computer. Alright? But that shouldn't have, but even if me making short sentences on there was the reason that I got banned or terminated or suspended or whatever you're gonna call it, I think that was wrong. Okay, what did I do that actually did violate the community guidelines? And and if you're telling me that writing cap locks violated the community guidelines of that website, then that is just as bad as Ranger Board. And I've heard you say horror stories about how Ranger Board treats people. But obviously, if you're going around suspending, terminating, and blocking people because they write in cap locks, then obviously this website obviously isn't any more better administrated than Ranger Board, and that's a sad thing, of course. Now, granted, the website's only been on the internet for maybe a couple of months, of course, and there's probably still a few glitches, bugs, malfunction, errors to rid out. But then, when I do end up making a new account, it tells me that I don't have the permission to see my profile, that I don't have the permission or I don't have the privilege to comment on people's profiles or start conversations. So either it's a system glitch, because I'm going to rule out it being a system glitch, obviously, that somehow started happening somewhere in April, or you people obviously don't like what I wrote. Obviously, something about my conversations, even though they were very brief, on Ranger Center, either rubbed you the wrong way. Either you don't like the fact that I wrote in cap locks, and you people decided to terminate me, suspend me, and ban me with not even notifying me about it. Even though we were in McKeesport for about 2 weeks, we could still have gotten emailed through Gmail telling us about our suspension, our banning, our termination. No response from any of the administrators or moderators at Ranger Center. So Ranger Center, you're no better than Ranger Board. And I know that people who run Ranger Center are gonna come backpedal. They're gonna do troubleshoot. They're gonna do damage control by saying that either it's a system glitch, it's a malfunction, it's a bug, or they're gonna come on and tell me that I did do something. Somebody from Ranger Center better tell me what that I did wrong to lose the privilege to be able to access that account. Because I certainly don't think that writing cap locks is a violation of community guidelines. You tell me what website out there, besides Points of Shop, obviously, that administrators and moderators don't like people writing cap locks. Okay? First, tell me what I did was so bad. I mean, I admit I made mistakes, okay? I'm not a perfect person, but then again, who is? But I didn't go around and intentionally violate the community guidelines or infringe upon copyright or whatever. And okay, maybe I did get in a little argument with one of your moderators. But hey, everybody gets upset and gets in little arguments with people. You're telling me that's what got me kicked off? You're telling me that this, I don't know, this XX Starlight XX, you're telling me that she holds grudges? You're telling me that she waited until April to suspend me and terminate me and not even notify me through the email that that was what was happening? Man, if she did that just for me having a little argument with her, and then imagine what she does to people who really do violate community guidelines. Hey, look, I'm sorry if I offended you personally. I'm sorry if I'm not user friendly on forum websites. I apologize if my cap locks offends people. And I'm sorry if I can't write long novel paragraphs like everybody else on Ranger Center can. Okay? It's probably not even worth it. I just wasted an email, wasted a username, and I just wasted basically 2 passwords on a website that obviously isn't any more better than Ranger Board. So you tell yourself how better you are from Ranger Board. You tell yourself you're better than Ranger Board, but then you go around and you suspend, terminate, and ban people who write in cap locks, and you don't even notify them for their emails. Well, you have no liability anyway, so you have no public and legal liability, so why go around and notifying people in emails anyway? Okay, it was a privilege for you to notify me on an email. At least have the common courtesy to tell me when you did something. I mean, YouTube has no liability, public or legal, to the users, but at least they got the decency to email you when something has happened to your account. Not you bozos. I am done with Ranger Center. I am done promoting it. It's no better than Ranger Board. Okay? I'm Mike, aka the Green Samurai